Hello, everybody. It's me, Rizo2612's Studios, and today I just thought up of creating this live stream to inform you guys about my progress on my upcoming series, well known as Adventures of Thomas and Friends series. Um, I have to inform you lot about why is it been taking a while for it to be released on YouTube after I announced it back last year, since I believe, as far as I can recall, back June spring 2020. Um the reason is because um it's been taking some time to be in production wise due to script writing, gathering actors and actresses' voices for the series, and all that stuff. I'd also tried to develop the episode to be very interesting and also all that stuff. Um, and I was nearly finishing up episode one, but up until sadly one of the actors who was supposed to be part of the first episode had to leave the cast due to well, for reasons I can't explain, but for what I could assume is due to personal reasons and such. So for that, I had to cancel the first episode's production. But this doesn't mean that the series is dead. I'm going to refilm the entire first episode after I had a conversation with another cast um member of the cast of the original version of the first episode, which most of you may know him well to be known as Mr. A the Hedgehog. And he and I agree that it would be better if I remake um the first episode and everything. And I honestly agree with him because I felt like that it would give me the chance to make this new version of the first episode a lot more better than the original, because I felt like the original was more like experimental, so to speak, with the whole sound effects editing and such. Because I may not be too professional at sound effects editing when it comes to terms of railway related stuff, you know what I mean, and all that. But hey, there's always a first time for everything. So yeah. And however, now that I've been practicing a lot on sound effects editing when it comes to terms of it and all, especially since I did the reboot remake episode on Gordon Goes Foreign. Because the reason that I did a reboot remake episode on that was because the original version, which was the 2013 version from my early days back there when I started being on YouTube, um, it had been blocked on some certain countries on uh worldwide, in other words. Like, not all the countries, I would say, but some. I can't recall what countries they were. So yeah. And I figured that if I rebooted that remake, it would have been a lot more better. So yeah. And however, I had also been thinking a lot lately about this progress of remaking the first episode. And I think that the first episode would have some elements mixed from the um, the original version slash the original script of the original first episode, mixed in with some new ideas that I had in mind for the new version, and hopefully the final version of the first episode, so that it will be a lot better than I originally hoped, so that you guys, including myself and the actors and actresses that would hopefully be involved in the project, would enjoy as well. So yeah. So if you guys want to comment during the stream, go ahead, because I will answer some of your questions. If you got any questions for me, either related to my Adventures of Thomas and Friends series or anything else like related. And also I wanted to explain to you guys about something else also that hang on. Um if we go through here on my community page, um yeah, just 1 second and I'll get it up on screen. So and okay. So yeah, I'm just checking if it's working and all that. So here I created a cast call post on my community page on YouTube, and I needed to find a new actor that could be willing to do the voice of Percy for me in my series, because um the same actor who left the cast on back when I was developing the original first version of the, like, back when I originally was developing the first version of the first episode. Sorry, sorry if I started a bit, because this is a bit unscripted, but hey, I just needed to make this update to make this um make a few points about how's my progress coming along for the series and all that stuff. And yeah, so basically I created a casting call post on my YouTube channel asking people if they are interested to voice Percy. Send me your audition through either DeviantArt or Twitter if you are interested to voice Percy in my series. And I also um sorry about that. I also shared the same type of information on Twitter as well, informing my fans about that I am in desperate need for a new Percy voice actor. And yeah, so mhm. Wait, let me just share screen again. And right here on Twitter, you get to see the same post as well. And right here it says casting call. I'm in need for a new actor for Percy for my upcoming Adventures of Thomas and Friends series. Due to the original actor for Percy left the cast, so I'm in need of a new actor for for a new sorry of a new voice actor for Percy. Send me your auditions through DM. I think it's short for messaging in Twitter or something. I don't know. Anyway, if you're interested to voice Percy. So and yeah, so in all honesty, I hope that some people would at least give it a try on sending me their Percy auditions. But if not, then that's okay, because of I totally understand that and everything. So um yeah, and I would have explained about who the original actor is, but I don't want to, because he wishes to remain anonymous, so to speak, because, like I said before, due to personal reasons, he left the fandom and all that stuff. And he is also the original actor that was supposed to voice Percy, like I said. So Yeah, which would explain why he's no longer part of the series anymore, and I need to find someone who would be interested to voice Percy for me. But if not, then I might likely be a temporary voice for Percy throughout the series up until I could find a proper voice for Percy and all that stuff. So excuse me, just got a bit of a cough. And so yeah, in other words, if you want to share this information out about the casting call for voicing Percy, then go ahead, share it to any of your friends who are interested of voice acting or anything like that. That would be deeply appreciated from me, and I would give you like a special shout out in the final project for episode 1 once it comes out on YouTube sometime. I don't know when will it come out because it could come out at some point either in spring or maybe during the summer or something like that. God only knows how long the project would be in production this time around, because episode 1 will have to be refilmed and with new actors and probably some new actresses on board or something like that as part of the project, so to speak, in other words. So yeah, and yeah, that's pretty much like all I have to say really, because to be honest, this was a although this seems to be an unplanned live stream, apparently, I had to make this live stream because this was important to inform you people that I am officially planning to refilm the first episode of Adventures of Thomas and Friends series. But before I end the stream, I will inform you guys that this has nothing to do with the future of the rest of the other episodes, because around that time when I had only the original version of episode 1 developed at the time, before the original actor for Percy in the episode, because originally Percy was supposed to appear in episode 1, but whatever, sorry. But since now that the actor for him has left the cast, I have to think about what episode is Percy going to appear in. It sounds possible that he might appear in the second episode or in another episode or something. I don't know. It just depends on what episode would be officially his first appearance. So yeah, and also yeah, in other terms like that, I honestly sorry. Sorry, it just kind of pains me so much about the original version of episode 1 will have to go to waste, because I've been spending the entire spring back last year filming it up to the summer back last year to get it into hopefully what I wish would have been a grand success. But I just but since the actor who was going to be voicing Percy in the episode left, I now have to find a new actor to voice Percy and everything. So I figured, God knows what's gonna happen now. So yeah, like I was gonna like if you are wondering what does this mean for the other episodes, like episode 2 and 3, don't worry about it. I got something special in mind for episode 2 and 3, which it's going to be more than just a regular episode, those two, because there's going to be a strong connection between them, which I'm not going to reveal anything about what's episode 2 and 3 going to be about, because it's still remain to be postponed in production, because for now I need to rework on episode 1 without the original actor's involvement in it, especially the original actor's involvement in the series, in fact. So yeah. So for those who would be interested to voice Percy, please send me your audition either through DemonArt or Twitter. That'll be highly appreciated from you and all that. Or if you want to share this out to someone who you know who would be interested to voice a character like Percy for me, then please do, and then I'll give you both a shout out in the credits throughout the first episode. And yeah, so and yeah, so this has been Rizo2612 Studios, and have a nice day.